Mr. Speaker, sir. I rise to support the motion of Fiji ratifying the treaty on the prohibition of nuclear weapons. Mr. Speaker, sir, Fiji, as alluded to by the Honourable Attorney General, had signed the treaty on the prohibition of nuclear weapons on the 72nd session of the United Nations General Assembly on 20th September 2017, and the treaty complemented the existing nuclear disarmament instruments, namely the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, or the NPT as commonly known, and the CTBT, which was the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. Mr. Speaker, sir, the government supports the initiative to ban nuclear weapons and all related materials to reduce the risk of their accidental, mistaken, unauthorized or intentional use on this planet, given its catastrophic and humanitarian consequences. Mr. Speaker, sir, it's important to note that Fiji's position is the result of our first-hand experience on these destructions and long-lasting effects that nuclear weapons have had on Fijian personnel who served in Operation Grapple in 1957 and 1958, or during the 1957-58 period. Mr. Speaker, sir, again, as alluded to already by the Honourable Minister, the treaty on the prohibition of nuclear weapons includes a comprehensive set of prohibitions on participating in any nuclear weapon activities, and this includes not only to develop but the testing, producing, acquire, process, stockpile, the use, transit, transshipment, or threaten to use nuclear weapons. The treaty also prohibits the deployment of nuclear weapons on national territory and the provision of assistance to any state in the conduct of prohibited activities. Mr. Speaker, sir, the ratification also reinforces our commitment to the Comprehensive Safeguards Agreement, as I've alluded to earlier, which Fiji signed with the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, in 1973, given that Fiji is a state party to the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons. Mr. Speaker, sir, the ratification will ensure Fiji's obligation as well as our political commitment to achieve and maintain a nuclear weapon and a weapon-free world. Sorry, a nuclear weapon-free world. Let me quickly summarize, Mr. Speaker, sir. Again, nuclear weapons pose a threat to humanity. And as I have alluded to earlier, Fiji has nuclear survivors, and of course, it did not only affect those that operated during Operation Grapple, but of course, this also had effects on their families as well. Let me also state, Honourable Speaker, sir, before I conclude, that for us, particularly in the Pacific, I'm sure most members of this Honourable House would be aware of the Rarotonga Treaty, which, if I remember correctly, when before the Pacific Islands Forum, it was still during the days of the South Pacific Forum. I think this was way back in 1985 when they had started, because of the reasons that the Pacific region witnessed an extensive period of nuclear weapons testing. And of course, our leaders, because of that first-hand experience, as I've mentioned, in 1985, they have come together with a document on the South Pacific Nuclear Free Zone Treaty, which is commonly known as the Rarotonga Treaty. And I will not go into the details, but it gives us fair understanding of why this is not important, not only for Fiji, but of course the region as well. Mr. Speaker, sir, again, for us as an influential Pacific Island state with a leading role in the region as well, and of course our responsibility to the United Nations to ratify this treaty, we hope that this will set the platform for the universalization and of course for the other parties to ratify this as well. And again, therefore, Mr. Speaker, sir, the ratification will ensure, as I've said, Fiji's obligations and of course our political commitment, and therefore my ministry fully supports Fiji's ratification of the treaty. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
I thank the Honourable Shurira Atu. I'll give the floor to the Honourable Lenora Gerageratabua. You have the floor.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Just very quickly, I think as a big ocean state with a leading role in the region, I agree with the Honourable Minister and the Honourable Attorney General that Fiji must ratify as quickly as possible this treaty without reservations and become the 37th signatory. So I commend the report and I thank the committee members. Minaka.
I thank the Honourable Gerageratabua. Honourable Attorney General, you have the floor and the right of reply.
Thank you, sir.